Hey guys, it's LMFAOnoobtube. Today I just wanted to do a quick deck profile of my Blue Eyes deck. Somebody actually asked me to do a deck profile on this because I beat them 4 times in a row with this deck, and this deck is actually on a 23 win streak right now. It used to be on a 21 win streak, but then I got beat by a Cleafort deck on Skype. And then from there, I started up another win streak about 2 weeks ago, and I'm at a 23 win streak with this deck right now. So anyways, here's a profile. So for the extra deck, running 3 Azure Eyes Silver Dragons. This card is a must-have for your Blue Eyes deck because not only do you need Blue Eyes to summon this, 1 tuner and 1 level 8 monster, which is Blue Eyes. This can also bring Blue Eyes back as soon as you summon it. So this is a very useful card. Also have number 107, Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon. I have 2 of these, 1 Ultra and 1 Ghost Rare. This card is also really useful. 2 level 8 monsters to summon this card, basically 2 Blue Eyes. Once per turn, per battle phase, if you detach 1 monster or 1 Blue Eyes, then negate all other cards' effects. And when you negate these effects, this card can attack twice and gains an extra 1000 attack. Also, 1 Thunder End Dragon, 2 level 8 normal monsters, which is 2 Blue Eyes once per turn, detach 1 XYZ material, and destroy all other monsters on the field. So it can be helpful for direct attack. Heriatic Sun Dragon, once again, 2 level 8 monsters, once per turn you can detach 1 XYZ material. So if I detach a Blue Eyes from this card and then tribute any other monsters from my hand or side of the field, I get to destroy that many cards on my opponent's side of the field. So that's also useful. And then running 2 Queen Dragon Djinns. These are 2 level 4 monsters. I have plenty of level 4 monsters in my deck. The upside to using this is all dragon type monsters I control cannot be destroyed by battle. So this is very useful just in case I have any lower level dragon monsters, or even if I have Blue Eyes and somebody else summons a pretty, like a more powerful monster. Also, once per turn, I can detach 1 XYZ material and bring back 1 level 5 or higher dragon type monster. So if I have a Blue Eyes in my graveyard, it brings it right back. And if I have 2 of these on the field, that's 2 Blue Eyes that just came back that turn. So that's useful. Also running a Paladin of White Dragon. I don't use this to attack or defend or anything. As soon as this gets on the field by using the ritual, I use this special effect to send it straight to the graveyard, especially some Blue Eyes. That's the only reason it's in my deck. The only downside is Blue Eyes can't attack that turn, but no problem. Also running 1 Blue Eyes Ultimate, just because it's a Blue Eyes Ultimate. I've never used this in my 23 win streak so far, just because it can be easily destroyed because it has no good effect. But it is powerful, and I just have it in my deck just because, like, nostalgia. Obviously, Blue Eyes deck. 3 Blue Eyes. Star Deck Kaiba Evolution. This is my favorite artwork. All mints, so I have 3 of these. Also, 1 Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. This is a must-have in a Blue Eyes deck. You can special summon this card from your hand by banishing 1 dragon type monster you control. So just pick a weak dragon type monster you have, like even a tuner. It's still a dragon type. So banish that, summon this, and automatically when you summon this, activate its effect. Special summon 1 dragon type monster from your hand or graveyard. And if you have a Blue Eyes in your hand or graveyard, you bring it right back. Another must-have in a Blue Eyes deck, 3 Maiden with Eyes of Blue. This is the key to your Blue Eyes deck. Everything revolves around this. When you summon this, any effect that targets or tries to destroy, or any card that attacks this card, basically anything that affects this card at all, triggers a Blue Eyes right away. No questions asked. And if you have 3 of these, and you have 2 on the field, and then 2 of your opponents attack, that's 2 Blue Eyes. And the attacks are negated. 2 Rider of the Storm Winds. It's also a tuner. So I use these and my Maiden with Eyes of Blue, also a tuner. I can use these to synchro with the Blue Eyes to summon Azure Eyes. The good thing about this is I can equip this to a Dragon type monster from my hand, and if it was to be destroyed, then this card would be destroyed instead. Some other tuners, White Stone of Legend. This card is useful because if this gets sent to the graveyard, you can add one Blue Eyes from your deck to your hand. So this helps you, it speeds up the process of drawing Blue Eyes in case you didn't draw it your first turn. And it's a tuner. So you can also synchro summon Azure Eyes with that. Some more tuners, 3 Flamvell Guards. They have no effects, it's just, it has 2000 defense, so if I will summon it face down, and then my opponent summons a monster that's not as strong and attacks, then they end up losing life points. So pretty good. 3 Alexandrite Dragons. This is the strongest level 4 normal dragon type monster. And like I said with the Red Eyes Darkness Dragon, if I have this card, I could just banish this, bring out a Blue Eyes. Or for the Queen Dragon Jin, if I have 2 of these on the field, or any other of my level 4 monsters, I can synchro summon. I mean, not synchro summon, XYZ summon Queen Dragon. So it's also useful, and it's a strong card. 2 Shining Angels. This card helps you bring out the Maiden, or helps you bring out the Flamvell Guard, or any other light tuner you have, if you didn't draw it. So this helps bring out Maiden, or any other tuner, and those help bring out Blue Eyes. So everything in this deck helps you to bring out Blue Eyes. That's the ultimate goal, as fast as possible. 2 Herald of Creations. This card also helps you bring out Blue Eyes, because if you discard 1 card, target 1 level 7 or higher monster in your graveyard, add that to your hand, aka a Blue Eyes. 2 Kaibaman. If you have this on the field, you can tribute it, and this counts as 2 tributes for Blue Eyes. Kaiju Seahorse, same thing. 2 tributes for Blue Eyes, and it's a decently strong monster, 1700. And it's level 4, so I can use this to XYZ summon Queen Dragon Jin. Also, 1, the Light Hexio Fusion, just because I have Blue Eyes Ultimate. So this effect makes it count as a fusion material, as a substitute for a fusion material. So if I have 2 Blue Eyes and I have this in my hand, the effect makes this count as a Blue Eyes, so I can fuse them together to play Ultimate Dragon. 2 Trade-ins. So if I have a Blue Eyes in my hand, 1 level 8 monster, discard it, draw 2 cards. So it sends Blue Eyes to the graveyard. Also have 2 Dragon Shrines. Target 1 normal or 1 Dragon type monster in your deck, send it to the graveyard. If it's a normal monster, send another one to the graveyard. This also helps get Blue Eyes to the graveyard. 1 for 1, send 1 monster from your hand to your graveyard. Special summon 1 level 1 monster from your hand or your graveyard. So send whatever monster you have. If you have a Blue Eyes in your hand or whatever, send it to the graveyard. Special summon a Maiden or White Stone of Legend or whatever to the field. White Dragon Ritual. This is for Paladin, to bring Paladin out, and then right away sacrifice Paladin to special summon Blue Eyes. And then all these cards that send Blue Eyes to the graveyard, the reason for doing that, there's a reason. It's not just because I hate Blue Eyes. Once you get Blue Eyes to the graveyard, I have tons of cards that can revive it, like Silver's Cry. So like the 1 Dragon type normal monster, special summon it from your graveyard, aka Blue Eyes. Also, if I have Blue Eyes in my graveyard, like I said before, I can use Herald of Creation to add it to my hand. So if it was in my deck and I didn't draw Blue Eyes yet, and I play Dragon Shrine and I send it to my graveyard, and then I have Herald of Creation on the field, I can bring Blue Eyes back to my hand instantly without having to draw it. Also, Burst Stream of Destruction. If I have a Blue Eyes on the field, then all monsters on my opponent's side of the field are destroyed automatically. Blue Eyes can't attack that turn. Cards of Continents. Discard 1 Dragon type tuner monster and draw 2 cards. So if I had White Stone of Legend and I discarded that, not only do I get to draw 2 cards because of this, but because of White Stone's effect, add a Blue Eyes from my deck to my hand. So all these cards are like connected just to bring Blue Eyes out. Tribute to the Doomed. Discard one card from your hand, select one monster, destroy it. I can use this to destroy an opponent's monster, or if I have Maiden with Eyes of Blue on the field and use this, Maiden gets destroyed, but because it was targeted by an effect, Blue Eyes gets to come out. So you still get to win in that situation. Snapping Destruction. If you have a dragon type monster, destroy one magic or trap on your opponent's side of the field and inflict 500 life points damage. Lightning Vortex. Discard one card, destroy all monsters on your opponent's side of the field. Enemy Controller. I can also use this to summon Blue Eyes if I have Maiden. This can target one face-up monster your opponent controls, change that battle position, or you can tribute one monster and then target one face-up monster your opponent controls and take control. So if I have Maiden and I use this card to tribute it, once again, an effect targeted Maiden. So even though Maiden gets sent to the graveyard, Blue Eyes comes out. 2 polarizations just in case I want to summon Blue Eyes Ultimate. Swords of Revealing Light, just in case I don't have any good monsters and my opponent does. 3 Mystical Space Typhoons, because these are a staple in any deck. Trap cards. Shadow Spell, decrease one face-up monster on your opponent's side of the field by 700 points, can attack or change battle position. Very useful. Mirror Force, obviously, because if your opponent's attacking you, destroy all face-up attack monsters your opponent control. Dimensional Prison, banish the attacking monster. Threatening Roar, your opponent cannot declare an attack this turn. Sakuratsu Armor, destroy the attacking monster. And then 3 Fiendish Chain. If your opponent has a really good effect monster and you're just getting like really bothered by its effect and it's hurting you, it's summoning monsters on their side of the field, whatever, use this, negate their effect, and it cannot attack. So this is a very, very useful card. Also, if you have Maiden on the field, you can use this to target Maiden. Now, ironically, this says negate the effect, but technically, since Maiden's effect is when it is targeted by an effect, so you get to play Blue Eyes. So Maiden's effect kicks in before this kicks in. It's kind of confusing, but technically that's how it works. At least that's what people at Locals told me. By the way, I won Locals today with this deck. I actually won 8 games in a row today. So 2 Kunai with Chain. Once again, if you have a Maiden, one of these effects is target one face-up monster you control, equip this card to gain 500 attack. So Maiden can gain 500 and bring out a Blue Eyes. How awesome is that? Once again, for Maiden, Compulsory Evacuation Device. If you have Maiden, target one monster in the field, return that target to the hand. So it comes back to your hand, you special summon Blue Eyes. And 2 Call of the Haunted. If you have a Blue Eyes in your graveyard, play this, it comes right back. So yeah, that's my deck. It's a pretty stacked deck, all 60 cards. I wanted to show you the profile. This is a pretty tough deck to beat. I mean, a lot of people say Blue Eyes decks are easy to beat. I just think if you have the right cards, the right tuners, the right extra deck, the good support, then it makes it hard to beat. So yeah, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Also, really quick, I did have a couple of booster packs. Legend of Blue Eyes booster packs. I had a couple. I scaled them, and 4 of these are secrets because they're the heaviest. These 2 are also heavy, and this one is the lightest. So I'm guessing this is a rare. These 2 are like ultras or supers, and these 4 must be secrets because these are heavier than these 2. So if you guys want to see these, if I get 40 likes on this video, then I'll make a video posting openings for these. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe, rate. Got more videos coming in the future. Unboxing videos, all these. Thanks, guys. LMFAOnoobtube. Peace, YouTube.